The editing process is something that you learn through experience. There's plenty of theory behind editing, but nothing helps you learn how to edit more than simply doing it. There are, however, some simple industry standard guidelines to make the process a little easier. First, when you have all your footage and audio ready, you will notice two video screens in your edit software. One is for playback, the other is the edit screen, for all the adjustments you will have to make during your edit. When you double click on an audio or video file, it will first appear on the edit screen. Depending on whether or not you've recorded the audio separately, create an in point at where the clapperboard can be heard. If audio is done on camera, then cut to where you want the shot to begin. When you've found the right in point for your video and audio, place them both on the timeline. Because they both had an in point created on the clapperboard, they should sync up with one another. Simply cut it down to where you want your shot to begin. By doing this, you have synced the correct video and audio, thus creating your shot in the timeline. When you edit, you can also use one or two different methods to make your film appear more professional. During this conversation, the camera cuts to a character as soon as they begin talking. There doesn't appear to be much technique involved, and it simply appears as if the clips have been cut and then dumped next to one another. When editing a conversation, try adopting a policy of hear the character before you see the character. Adjust the audio and video so that when the shot is looking at one character, the other character begins talking before we cut to them. After it has been established that the other character is talking, then you can cut to them.
Bloody locks! We'll have to get them changed.
Did you hear that?
What?
The last call that I had.
Remember as well to keep an eye on continuity. Some continuity simply cannot be helped or fixed, such as a character's body language or movements, but do the best you can with the footage you have been given. And once again, always remember to save. Editing is always a learning process. Every time, the chances are you'll learn something new. So experiment with editing, so you can improve your skills with every time you edit.